I love Universal. It honestly probably is my favorite studio because besides their big summer movies like Fast and Furious and the Jurassic franchise, they have been making some just original content this past few years. We had Violent Night, we had Cocaine Bear, and now we have Nicolas Cage as Count Dracula. Universal, keep doing your thing.
Here's Johnny. My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates.
Expecto Patronum!
Renfield stars Nicholas Hoult, Nicolas Cage, and Awkwafina, and is about Renfield's Dracula's henchman longs for a life away from the Count, his various demands, and all of his bloodshed that comes with them. From the director of the Lego Batman movie comes a brand new original idea movie in a movie theater. I love that. I really do love that. Now, I was not hyped for this movie, but listen, Nicolas Cage is playing Count Dracula. The ads have been selling you that. That idea alone is going to get people to go see this movie because people just like Nicolas Cage. If you want to see that, you're going to get that. He is a supporting role in this movie as Dracula, but when he is in this movie, scene stealer. Seriously, just Nicolas Cage, he's taking this character and he's just giving it. He's giving it character. How he talks, how he moves, his eyes. He is just scene stealing. And Nicholas Hoult, who I have really liked, especially the last 8 years, ever since Mad Max Fury Road, his career just keeps going up and up and up, and he just keeps showing me that he's just a good actor. And in this movie, I love what they did with Renfield as a character from the original Dracula movie, which I love the 1931 Dracula. Renfield is his assistant, and in this movie, they're like, hey, what if that character ate bugs, became a superhero, and was his assistant, and guess what? He's going through a life crisis, and he wants to get out of a toxic relationship. That is such a fun idea, and this movie for 90 minutes does that when it does, and when it's doing that, it works. It's fun. It's bloody. There's stupid, ridiculous action, comedy, bloody scenes, and you're just sitting there enjoying it. This movie is very over the top, and some people are not going to get behind how cartoony it is. A lot of characters don't feel like characters. They're just actors being over the top, and sometimes it's way too much. But when it's Nicolas Cage and Nicholas Hoult together discussing one another and Awkwafina, these three surprised me and did very good in this movie. I also want to give a shout out to the cinematographer and the director. The coloring and the lighting from the cinematography in this movie is really well done. I love what they did, the colors, the reds, the greens. I love all of that. The camera work and how some of the action scenes felt a little up close shaky, but in the end, I think the entertainment of just a 90-minute fast-paced movie, it works. Which gets more in my negatives, how it just completely, they try to develop Awkwafina's character with her sister as an FBI agent, this whole firm being very sketchy, whatever. They try to add this whole mob element with Ben Schwartz, who I promise you is trying to outdo Nicolas Cage. It doesn't work for me. It's too much. Nicolas Cage is already giving a great performance and giving us the cheesiness we want. Ben Schwartz, too much. I'm sorry. It was way too much. And with these action scenes, there is some really nice makeup and blood effects with practical blood effects. Let me be real clear there. Because there's a scene when Nicolas Cage is burnt and he comes back and he's Dracula. His makeup looks so good. But these action scenes have a lot of CGI blood. I'm gonna be honest with you, I hated it. I absolutely hated this CGI blood. Really did. It looked like the Fright Night blood from the 2011 Fright Night. That's what it looked like to me, and I just did not like it. But in the end, you're here to see Nicolas Cage's Dracula. He's not in the movie as much as you want him in, but he's in it enough to the plot. There's some really bad, cheesy jokes. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. In the end, it's an original movie in a movie theater, having fun, turn your brain off, enjoy Nicolas Cage being Dracula. I'm going to give Renfield a B-. And I just really thought about it. Universal released the original Dracula and they said, hey, in this new one, let's make fun of that, redo some stuff, and then let's just make a big superhero Dracula movie. And they did that. And again, it's fun for what it is, and I enjoyed it for a one-time watch. It's not one of my favorites or anything. I enjoyed watching it, and I'm move on in life. Anyway, guys, enjoyed this movie review, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.